Welcome back, everyone, to episode 18. And last episode, we annexed Estonia. Um, Surprisingly, there was no response from NATO at all. So now we're just going to try to balance out the economy due to taking on Estonia's economy as well. So that gave us a slight drop. What I also did too was I corrected a bug in the game with legislation for the labor sector because I had put in a few policies, but they were set to be voted on in 4039. So that was definitely a bug. I corrected that. So that in turn dropped my popularity from 77 down to 19. So if somehow or another he gets kicked out of office, I'm still going to continue with the game because it was due to a bug. So now I'm going to try to boost our, not just our economy, but my popularity. So I figured out something here. So I'm going to give amnesty to small offenses, and that's very popular. So I'm going to put that into place.
You must know there's a lot of talk about your lack of credibility with the people.
Okay, so implementing the large digital companies tax may hurt our relations with the U.S. and China. So the only one I'm worried about is China, and we can boost our relations other ways. So I'm not really concerned with the U.S. because we still have some retaliation to do for their cyber attack a few episodes back, and I've just been trying to build up to to have a response for that. All right, so we're not going to do anything there, and we still owe South Korea too for financing a terrorist group within Russia. So, so what I'm going to do is spend 9 million for more agents. And so Russia is kind of neutral against us. Let's see how the United States is. They're still about the same. So let's okay, I want to build up the internet still. And for housing, I'm going to knock out about 10,000 dilapidated homes. And let's see what else. Build some transportation here. So secondary highways we're going to build. Let's see. Let's just stick with 100. It's 346 million. And let's get authorization for China. Because we're going to start building hyperloops as well. Let's build our bike path.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity to approach this potential informer.
Okay. And let's see here. So, to help try to balance out everything, I'm going to place more investments in research and education. Alright, so we're going to build, just going to build one more laboratory. Okay. Okay, so China agrees. Alright, so our relation is still kind of strained because of that
I
tax
know
I
you work for your
implemented.
country's well-being, but your brave policy sometimes mistreats people. They have trouble catching up with the pace of your thinking, and that impacts negatively on their opinion of you. Believe me, the only way for you to strengthen your image would be to grant them some rewards, even symbolic ones.
Okay, so let's see what we could do with taxes. Let's see, vehicle registration. It's only about 45 million. So that's a hit of 28 million. People like that, so I'm gonna do that. Value added tax. I'm gonna bump that down. So let's see. Nah, that's not gonna go through. So let's see if this will go through. No, it won't.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Alright, so let's see what else we can do. Let's see. That's a lot of people, so do they have an airport? No, they don't. So a medium airport is 376 million. I think we can do that.
You're doing a good job.
Alright, so we're back to normal with China. So let's see, 603,244 will benefit more by going to the larger. So let's build our hyperloop. And let's see, well, I'll take the hit for 98% of it. Okay, and for schools, let's see. No, I don't want to spend that much. So we'll do 2 universities. And no, we don't need to hire anymore.
The terrorist organization has nodded off. This is the least you can say.
Okay, Syria got attacked again as usual. Wow. 1, 2, 3. But we're not going to get involved. Okay, so he's working my approval's going up. Alright, let's see, increase in I'm going to hold off with that. Okay, we have something on Iran now.
It's awful. No, it's not a suicide. There's no doubt about that. But a terrible assassination. Yes, the journalists are already there.
Alright. And let's see. So, police. I'm gonna bump that up to 40. Alright, the people like that, so we're gonna put that in place. And it's really not that much that we're spending.
In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the operation. We have collected intelligence from various departments. The organizer of this operation has been identified. He has disappeared into thin air, perhaps already left the country. He had been flagged by our department, a negative news that will no doubt be in the press.
Alright. So let's... Actually, let me see if I can reduce... Since we have so much electricity, I'm going to do a price reduction. Let me see, what is my budget at? Okay, so we have an excess of 71 billion. And our GDP is up. Alright, so yeah, let's go with electricity and lower that. We'll lower that by 0.5%. Let's see what the response will be. So I'll do that.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation. A sort of Bulgarian opening, if you'll allow me the analogy, that according to my calculations would produce a two-figure dynamic impact, superior in absolute index to the harmful potential of a failure. Do you wish for us to proceed with this operation?
Sure.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Okay. Now let's see about our work. Okay, we'll implement that. And then
Hello. Right. There are a lot of people here. I'm at the headquarters of the Political Bureau where there's an extraordinary session going on. No, you haven't been invited because this meeting is actually about you. I fear that this time around, what you've done is beyond repair. The party is unhappy and the people have frankly not supported your actions. So, you see, the senior officials are discussing your future. Discussion is lively and... oh wait, there they are. They're leaving. The General Secretary's big smile probably expresses satisfaction about the decision. Right, the General Secretary, you know, the one that planned last year's purges.
alright. Just remember, if I get kicked out, this is in relation to the bug that was in the game, because I canceled the bill. Alright, and let's see. So I still want to produce more potatoes, so I'm going to give another 70 billion to that. Correction, million. And yep, just like I said. Alright, so yes, I'm going to be the successor. Alright, so now I'm just back to 100%. So I still want to build up my infrastructure. And we're going to build some more hospitals.
You have just withdrawn a bill that was being debated. No problem. The voting procedure has not yet started.
My services have reported a remarkable reduction in the number of stamps sold with your image on. The funny detail is that people seem to prefer more expensive stamps. This obviously puts more money in our vaults, but this strange event concerns me. The sales of your official portrait are seriously dropping. Maybe we are witnessing a decrease in your popularity?
All right. All right, so let's take a look at our research. All right, let's check military. All right, so let me check to see what my budget is again. All right, so we have an excess of 78 billion. Okay. No, we're not going to do anything to them either.
You are giving our country a big breath of fresh air.
All right. So let's build a few more. So we'll do 25. That's 188 million. And then we'll do 100 there. We'll just do garbage collection there. And nuclear threats. Alright, so they still want us to go up on gas. Alright, we're not doing anything to them either. Let's see, with higher education, we'll build 10 more. And tourism, we'll increase that. And I've held this off for too long, but I'm going to increase our cyber security protection.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Our best coders are working around the clock. They will be working closely with manufacturers and national operators. I will get back to you when the networks are undergoing beta testing.
Our agents had to abort. An
Alright. Just looking at our infrastructure, and let's see. So, let me take a look at. Let's take a look at natural gas. See if we can build anything here. Wait a minute. Already have. So I'll just build one for the time being.
Our fellow countrymen's purchasing power has been increasing lately, but their living conditions remain tough.
Alright, so let's address that. So this time, I'm going to build 15,000. It's about 1 billion. We're kind of spending off our treasury reserve, but I have to make these improvements as we move along. No, we're not going to do that either. So let's take a look at. Okay, so I have more agents. So I'm going to throw more into the US. Put about 5 more in Latvia. And let's see with national agents. National agents, I'm going to hire 2,000 more. Okay, I'm gonna build another highway. That's about 1.8. Or should I do it to there? And that's a lot less. Let's see, how many is 334, 450, 288. So, let's see. If I do a high speed line, so that's going to cost 2.5 billion. What about a hyperloop? It's actually going to cost less. But is it really worth it? 600? Yeah. I'll just go ahead and take the chance. So that's 2 billion. It's going to take 7 months. I can do a hyperloop from here to Moscow.
The package has been delivered. The delivery deadlines were met. We are already taking advantage of the equipment.
Okay, so we have our 24 missile
The package has
launchers.
been delivered. The delivery deadlines were met. We are already taking advantage of the equipment.
And we have our 48 tanks, so that's good. So let's... Alright, so... So let's be a little moderate here by... We'll dismantle 48 tanks. And I should be expecting an aircraft carrier as well. Let me take a look at that. So February of 2021. Okay, so the UK is funding a terrorist group in Nigeria. So I'll save that information also. Alright, so I'm going to end episode 18. The next episode, we're going to continue to try to build up and recover from the war with integrating Estonia's economy into our own and getting that to balance out. So, thanks again for the support, and I'll see you in the next episode.